Now, so let's first talk about testing only. Okay. Then go for automation. Okay. So in testing, you do your normal UI testing, correct?
Yes.
UI testing using browser, correct?
Mm.
Suppose, okay, there is a suppose there is a workflow. Okay. In workflow, there are like 3-4 steps. First is like, okay, let's take very simple example. There is a, let's take the workflow is of register and login, correct? Simple. So
Okay.
there are 3 first step. Okay. So first step is like open the page, maybe something like google.com/register. Okay. Now second, fill all the details. Okay. Now 3, submit. Okay. This will create your profile and this is for register. Okay. This is for register. Cool. Now coming to the login. And this register will what it will give the output of the register is like, okay, let's say output of the register is like, it will give you a username and password. Okay, so you got this username and password as output. Cool. Now coming to the login steps. Okay, you step 1 is like open the page. So let's take it like google.com/ okay, login. Okay, now here what you will do, you will enter the username and password. Okay, now 3, click on login. Okay, so these are the flow. You did it once. Okay, it was quick, you got to know the flow. Okay, now there is something called, कहीं कहाँ लगे? अरे यार, hey, give me a second. There is a grinder running. You can't pause the video. You can't pause the video. Okay, fine.
Yes. Bairagi, I think you're speaking in mute.
Yeah, Jagan. Okay.
Yes.
Tell another parameter. One more parameter will be like uh, job.
Password.
Password is also there, no? But I forgot everything. Okay, so every time you are logging in, okay, you are filling all those details. Okay,
No.
sorry, every time you are registering. Okay, see, you have to experiment with the first name, correct? For example, you have to suppose this first name is taking only characters. Okay, the last name is taking the same, mobile number is like only
Details.
only integers. Okay, only integers and max 10.
Yes.
Okay, so similarly, now email has its own format, data of birth is own, it has its own format. For example, you have a data set. Okay, so it's like you have prepared a data set. You know na, what is data set?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, where all are positive. Okay, so then positive plus negative, then negative. Okay, so in positive, you may got like somewhere around you have
Data
plus
segment. We're talking about the test data, right?
yeah test data.
Okay.
Okay, in the positive, suppose you have somewhere around 20. Okay,
Okay.
and in negative you have around 50. Okay, and in positive plus negative you have around 100 test data. Okay, let's say positive also 50. Chalo. Okay, so you have total 200 data sets. Okay, and you have to do this particular workflow. Okay, for 200 times. So how many days or sorry, how much time will take?
It will take about a month.
Not a month. Maybe you are very good. Maybe you say you are taking 2 days. Okay, daily you are executing 100 test data.
And okay. Okay.
Okay, do you think that's efficient way of testing?
No.
Okay, suppose because you are opening a web page. Okay, you are entering these details every time. Okay, you are entering these things every time. Okay, and when you're submitting, that page is gone. Okay, then it's again you are doing, again you are trying, you are logging in, checking if that is working or not. Again you are trying. Okay, so opening that page, filling those details in a manual fashion. Okay, it's a pain, correct?
Yes.
So, but suppose because see, once you have checked the UI code is not changed, correct? You have to just play around with the data.
Mm.
Okay. So now data comes into picture, and what web page does? Web page is like is just a placeholder. API what it does? It is responsible for the data that is coming to the web page, correct?
Okay.
When I am clicking submit, a particular request is getting going there. Okay. Just
Mhm.
like let's take some. Wait, I'll show you some example. Okay, let me switch the screen. Now you can see the entire window, correct?
Yes.
Okay, suppose this is a form, okay, similar to that what I have shown you there. Okay, suppose here I am putting test, password is xyz. Okay, area like this is a test. Okay, yeah, disable into random int, drop down menu, I have select something, I have select something, there is no file, this is default checkbox, this things. Okay, now, okay, when I am doing submit, this is what you will do. What while doing that thing, you will give some input. Okay, now the form is submitted, correct? This is
Yes.
the API. Okay, it gave me 200 and the preview is like form received. Okay, the same thing I can, what I can do is like I can copy the curl, I can open postman. Okay, now let's import, paste it. Okay, see in this particular okay, I have this parameters is, it doesn't have body. Okay, it has text. Suppose my this I have to change this only. Okay, suppose I have to this just change the text. Okay, what I will do, instead of, see now if I have to again create another, what I'll do, I'll go back to the same page. Okay, let
Yes.
me refresh it. Okay, I have to again input everything, then click
Okay.
submit. Correct.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But here what you
Let,
can
let
do, if I have to just change text
need a
from this, you
particular.
can change and directly hit it. Simple. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you will save a lot of time here.
Okay. Now I got it.
Okay. It is time saving. Okay. And if you have to, because when there is a, so conclusion like when you have to test the data only. Okay. Because the UI functionality you have already changed, that is working. Correct. Okay.
Yes.
We go for API testing. Same coming to the automation point of view. Okay. If you have to check the data, why you want to go for that lengthy process? Because Selenium, it runs a particular server, correct? It will run the Selenium server, a particular, what you can say, client is required to run the test case and everything, correct? And in Selenium, the success rate is low because of the randomness of the elements and all. Okay. If you have automated it a very nice way, it will do the job, but it will take more time because of the interaction with the elements, web element. Okay. But if you know these API is responsible for the data, if I test the data, while go for the UI, you will just do the API automation and test if I'm giving this data, what is happening? If I'm changing this data, what is happening? Got it?
Okay.
So this is like why we should go for API testing or automation. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Bhairavi.
Any
Yes.
doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt?
And no, Bhairavi, it really helpful.